Adam here from Sapphire Glade Comics. I'm still around. I just been busy with work and, being an adult and all that fun stuff. But today I figured that I would go ahead and share a trade paperback with you that I just finished reading last night. So without further ado, here it is. This is Silk, the Spider-Verse Volume 2. And this collects quite a few Silk stories from 2015 and a few others as well. Basically, this continues Cindy Moon's adventures. So I will go ahead and give you a quick tour of the book, show you the front cover, show you the back cover, show you the spine, and we'll go from there. So there's the front cover. Sorry for the glare. Let me turn off this light. Maybe that'll help. Okay, that helps a little bit. Here is the back. I'll zoom in case you want to read that yourself. And this is the spine. This is what the spine looks like for this uh, collected edition of Silk. So basically, I'll go ahead and just read the back of this for you and tell you what it collects, and then we'll go into my thoughts of it. All right. All team. Turn that light back on so I can see. All team ups all the time. Spider Man and Silk have a short, complicated history, but they got to put it behind them fast when they're thrown back in time to shortly before they get their spider powers. Can Peter and Cindy let bygones be bygones, stop a sinister threat to reality as they know it, and avoid accidentally wiping out the moment that gave them their amazing abilities? Then, Spider Woman becomes a mentor to Silk and Earth 65 Spider Gwen, Stacy, and the trio enjoy a brunch break in Gwen's home dimension. But when the nefarious Earth 65 spy organization, Silk, and its leader, a certain Cindy Moon, those interdimensional interlopers, everything quickly goes wrong for the three Spider Woman. So this epic collection collects the following. It collects Amazing Spider-Man and Silk, the Spider-Fly Effect, 1 through 4. Spider-Woman Alpha, Spider-Gwen 2015B, 7 and 8. Silk 2015B, 7 and 8. Spider-Woman 2015, issues 6 and 7. And Spider-Woman Omega. And it's written by Robbie Thompson, Dennis Hopeless, and Jason Latour. And illustrated by Todd Nauk, Tom Grumet, Vanessa R. Del Rey, Bangle, Tana Ford, Joel Jones, and Nice Leon. For those of you that don't know, I am a huge fan of Silk and all of her series. I love the character. I love how she's written. I love how she is uh, made to reckon with herself with new abilities after being locked away in a bunker for 10 years. Her first appearance was in the 2014 or 2015 Amazing Spider-Man number 4, Original Sin. And then she had a second appearance in ASM 5 and one more appearance in ASM 6 before she went on to her own series. She also has three miniseries out. She has one from 2015, which is this 1 through 7, a 7-run miniseries. And she also has another one written a little bit later in 2015 to 2016 that went from 1 to 18, but I believe that one got canceled somewhere after book 12. And then her most current run, which is just a 5-issue mini run written by Maureen Gu, who is an exceptional writer and is really doing a good job on Silk. I actually have Silk number 4 variant edition behind me, and uh, people see this poster when I do my comic book day reviews. And I have a Silk poster of issue 1 from that series. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and go in here. I will show you some of the covers it collects and the stories. So there is your table of contents. That is a fantastic this 4 issue side story with Peter and sorry, Amazing Spider-Man and Silk the Firefly Effect 1 through 4. That's an adorable little story. I will just show you a couple pages from issue 1, but no more than that because it's a really cute story, and you can probably find that issue for um, you could probably find 1 through 4 easily at a local show, or someone could be selling it for probably less than $10 because it was just a mini series. But was really really adorable. I really liked it. Uh, so there you go. There's the opening page of the first story arc. And I'll show you that. And last but not least, that's all I'm going to show you of Amazing Spider-Man Silk the Firefly Effect. It's such an adorable story. It has a lot of great character moments, a lot of great history, and yeah, it's really really good. The ending to it is super cute too. Um, I actually had a little bit of a tear in my eye when I finished reading it. But on to Spider-Woman Alpha. Um, this is one where we meet the 3 Spider ladies together. So there's the opening page for that. And basically, it's just Gwen doing her Earth 65, Gwen Stacy doing her Earth 65 thing. And I believe this was released definitely yeah. Sorry, I don't need to mention that. Marvel Double Action. As you know, Gwen Stacy of Earth 616, the OG Gwen Stacy, died. She was dropped off a bridge by Green Goblin. But they follow Earth 65 Spider Gwen, which is just as good as the original, and she has a lot of stories. There's a 33 issue Spider Gwen story, and then there's Ghost Spider as well after that, and don't forget about Gwenom. But basically, in Spider Woman Alpha, they're just getting ready to have brunch together, just 3 of them, and it takes place shortly after Spider Woman Jessica Drew has her baby. How many parents does this scene look so familiar to? So they're out enjoying brunch, and yeah, no, it's a Spider-Man story. It's not a peaceful brunch at all. There's a fight that breaks out, and so her and the Spider team her, Silk, and Spider Gwen need to work together to fight off this robotic creature. But that doesn't stop our Earth 65 villain, who we learn more about as the story goes on. So there's some of that. And basically, Jessica Drew is trying to she's trying to get home to her kid because her husband or significant other partner it was only going to take care of him for a couple of days. And uh, we meet we meet Cindy Moon of Earth 65, which is not the same Cindy Moon as 616. This is a more evil, higher level Cindy Moon than the one that we're familiar with, similar to what I have in the background there. So that story leads into Spider-Gwen while they go investigate where her little interdimensional teleporter goes. So here's some of that interior artwork. Yeah, there we go. This is going to get so much easier, guys, once I get some money together and I can do, I can start filming on my phone again. So that'll be nice to do. But basically, they're just trying to figure out what happened to Gwen's international teleporter, and that's when we learn. That's when we learn that she's part of a band. I think Spider-Gwen 7 or 8 has first appearance or something like that in it, but I'm not 100% sure on that. But I really love this artwork. It's adorable. And basically, what Jessica Drew is trying to do is she's trying to really get Spider-Gwen and Silk to think, do you guys really want this life for yourselves? Why not just be regular teenage girls with regular teenage girl problems? Boyfriends, breakups, schools, all that fun stuff. But they're not having none of it. But they find out that Agent 77 is the one who stole the international teleporter, so they're trying to locate that now. And that leads into, and that's what took place in Spider-Gwen 8, and then we lead into Silk 7 and 8, where she discovers that she has a family out here, but what she doesn't know is that she is kind of a MIA daughter for this Earth's Cindy Moon, and we find it out right here how she struggles with it. But when you think about it, Cindy Moon was locked in a bunker for 10 years. And that's a long time. And here you can see her parents aren't too keen on it because of the Cindy Moon that's in this universe. So flipping through, Silk finds how this company that her Earth 65 self runs kind of orchestrates events. There's an oil spill, stocks crash, etc., and only Cindy's company can solve it. So corporate espionage and wanting to rule the earth. And we meet Dr. Oct in here as well. And then we lead into Spider Woman, where she goes to check out this Jessie Drew. So what's interesting about that is it's not how you think it goes down. So here's some interior artwork of that. There we go. And this Jesse Drew is actually the husband of the this lady right here. It's the husband of this young woman right here, and they got 2 kids and an arsenal of guns. So I thought it was pretty interesting. I enjoyed that story too, learning more about hey what took place here and there when they had to go their separate ways to figure out their own things. So they created a with that or some Reed Thomas, I think. Fantastic Four something. I forgot. I don't know the guy's name. I don't read Fantastic Four, so I can't memorize it. So there's that interdimensional teleporter. And so Jessica Drew goes home to her kid. But while she's doing that, in the next issue of Spider Gwen, this is Spider Gwen 8, we discover what Cindy Moon, or 65 Cindy Moon's been up to. So there's that. And also Gwen Stacy kind of loses her powers here as well. And we learn more about this guy and how he got his spider powers. Turns out that he was lied to. This guy right here, holding Jessica Drew's kid. So I thought that story was interesting. So Gwen Stacy gets that little device back from him, so she can get some of her powers back. And here's the cover for Spider Woman Omega #1. I won't show too much about that because it's very spoiler, but it was a fantastic story. Big action, big fights, awesome artwork. I'll show you this artwork right here. There you go. But in all honesty, this story or this trade paperback was amazing. I absolutely loved it. So my goal is to track down the Spider-Verse Volume 1, which I can get uh, in some way or matter, because Silk is starting to gain popularity. And if you don't know this, Cindy Moon does actually appear in the MCU. She has a little cameo, and her name is mentioned in the Spider-Man movie with Tom Holland's. But there's a quick overview of Silk Volume 2 out of the Spider Verse. Like I said, it's pretty difficult to do these reviews holding the book up to my webcam. But expect better videos soon, very soon, and also expect weekly com- weekly comic book reviews to come back as well. But anyways, guys, if you watched this long, thank you so much. If you like what you see here, leave a comment down below. What did you like? What didn't you like? Are you a Silk fan? Do you have her first appearances? Do you have a graded copy? I'd like to know. And are you reading the current Silk series as well? Anyways, guys, if you want to read this book, I will have an Amazon link down below for you to visit. Clicking on that link and buying through that link helps support the channel. And in all honesty, that would be a great help if you could do that. But if you don't, that's okay too. But anyways, guys, thank you for watching. Hit that like button if you liked the video. Hit the dislike button if you didn't like it. Subscribe to see more content if you want to be first to my videos. You know where the notification bell is. So thank you guys again for watching, and you all have a good night. Bye-bye.